A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Scorched to third. Scooped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Number 19 will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees' defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kyle Lewis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. James Paxton will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season. So he's going for double digits here in this one.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first-inning steal of second base.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now after the stolen base, and he thought of a bunt here to get him to third.
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying, We just want to play for one.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him hack. But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Didi Gregorius will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. They're not happy with runners just on the corners, so they put that man on first in motion, and he's able to make it 2 men in scoring position now with nobody out.
Paxton comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a good breaking ball. Down on the inside corner, it's 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Got him. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see. He was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Line drive to left. Span is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ryan Healy will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Second baseman.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will dig in now, right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he struck him out. Kyle Seager will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that misses 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Luke Voigt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
More trouble here to start this inning, too. They've had this guy's number so far, and now here's a leadoff double on the very first pitch. Right back into the stretch with the runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play with 19 homers, 57 runs batted in. Grounded to third. There is Seager. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Torres will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Number 25.
From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Brett Gardner will stand in. He singled to lead off to home first.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Two out here and a runner at second. And there's ball two now.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Denard Span will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Andrew McCutchen stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. It looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager is there for it. And that's the third out. Taylor Mottola will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Kyle Lewis will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ballgame. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Ryan Healy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Robinson Cano will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And the M's just need that one big hit that's been eluding them.
Too high, 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. Golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Steve, Eric, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Luke Voigt steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Center fielder number 20.
Taylor Mottola will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. David Robertson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
David Robertson.
Robertson pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Number 41 is under it. 2 gone. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Mike Zunino will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Nick Vincent is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Andrew McCutchen is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Didi Gregorius will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. And
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run might just earn their closer an extra day of rest right here. That makes this a 4-run game now, and with the top of the 9th looming, it would make that a non-save situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just stays out there in the bullpen at least until anybody gets on.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher
Gary Sanchez. Gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's in there for strike 1. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Gene Segura will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Just a touch outside, 1 and 2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
The batter, number 19.
Number 19 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And a rarity for him right there. Just their 3rd hit of the ball game. And we're in the 9th inning. They've had the bats completely taken out of their hands so far.
Kyle Lewis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a line drive to left. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Into the box, Ryan Healy. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more